I always love it when Teresa walks in this kitchen and tells me that she has selected recipes from Bobby and Jamie Deen's book, Y'all Come Eat. Because that's what she's put in front of me today. And I know when I get a recipe from my boys, it's going to be good, it's going to be flavorful, and it's probably going to be good for you. So I can always count on that from Bobby. Jamie is like me. He keeps a close eye on things, but not. We just believe in splurging once in a while. And Bobby's he's pretty on it all the time. So this recipe, his recipe calls for a teaspoon of Paula Deen silly salt. So that I'm happy he's using that. So 1 teaspoon of silly salt. You know, I get a lot of feedback from this particular seasoning from people. The silly salt is so good. All right, now I'm going to add just a little pepper. Now, the only thing I'm doing different from the recipe is because I'm cooking tilapia, and it's going to only be in the oven, 8 or so minutes. So I want it to look a little bit brown, to have a little bit of color. So I'm going to add just a little bit of paprika.
So the moral of the story is you even change up the boys' recipes.
I change up everybody's recipes. I'm just a change girl. So you know how if you want something to brown or bring a little color, pull out the paprika. But I'm doing everything else right the way he says. And the recipe says to rinse the fish off and then pat it dry. So I've patted that pretty dry. And I think that I'm going to start heating up my pan a little bit. Bobby says to cook this in a cast iron. So here we go. Kind of tight on the seasoning. Might have to mix up a little bit more. Doesn't leave me much for the other side, does it? All right. I think I'm going to put a little bit more. Because fish is so much better when it's nice and seasoned. All right, now he tells me to spray my pan. Michael bought me this. I don't know. He may have been out of the country hunting or something. And bought me this pan, and I've never used it. But it said made in Portugal. Looks like a fine pan. All right, now he says, rinse fish, place on a prepared baking sheet, season each fillet with silly salt, cracked pepper, lime zest, and lime juice. And then add the fish to the pan. Well, I'm going to go ahead and add the fish to the pan. Ooh, this pan's about not big enough. These are big tilapias, as Michael says. All right, so now I'm going to pour my lime juice on it. going to be delicious. And, all right, now I'm going to cut that off because I don't want it cooking too much here. So, I'm coming in with a little lime zest. I think that one's the smaller one. Let me find the bigger one. Let's see if this is not bigger. Oh, this looks little too. You know, these come in different grating sizes. And so when you go to buy one, just make sure it's the right size that you'll need for your kitchen. Okay, so that's it. Very, very simple. Bobby said to
Put the butter. Oh yeah, on the bottom. Butter. It's got some butter on it.
the spray. No, I
No,
don't.
it has 2 tablespoons of butter somewhere in there.
Okay, let's see. Place a pat of butter on each fillet. Thank you. Because I felt kind of strange doing a fish without butter.
I was going to say.
But I wasn't going to change that part. Yes. Butter is going to flavor it. I'm going to be a little bit more generous than maybe Bobby would have me be, but that's all right. Okay, so Bobby said put this in the oven. 8 to 12 minutes.
Mm-hmm. So we'll look at it at 8.
Yes. Okay, y'all. I did this as Bobby said to do it. I've cooked it for 8 minutes, and it feels like it could use like maybe 2 more minutes. And because I want to put some color on this piece of fish, because anything that's kind of toasty brown to me looks and tastes more appetizing. So I'm gonna slip this under the broiler. All right, here we go. Woo! See how just sticking it under the broiler for like 2 minutes. See, it just kind of browned it off. And I really could have put more, a little bit more paprika on it. So Kari just came in the door. She went to take Sullivan to the beach. And she just came in and she said, I'm starving. So are you ready for a piece of tilapia, Kari? Okay, well, it's going to be mighty tasty. Look at this. Oops, dadgummit. It was going to be so beautiful. Still pretty. And, you know, the main thing is like shrimp. You just don't want to overcook it. And I think this is cooked really nice. You want it to cook it until it's just not opaque anymore. So, I think every piece of fish, shellfish, whatever, all needs a little bit of lemon. So, that's it. Mm. Very good. Very good. I didn't know it was that hot. All right, so Eddie and I were just going through our dishes. And so if you're going to have a seafood meal, you can buy some beautiful little individual soup tureens. So I could serve my fish on this plate and maybe clam chowder. I'm so in love with clam chowder. So you could have a full, beautiful seafood meal served on seafood plates. So I hope you like it. This is another great summer recipe. Very little heat. Loving best dishes, y'all. Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.